Hi, my name is Lauren. My daughter Mackenzie is 3 years old, and last year, a little after her second birthday, on August 25th, she was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. Mackenzie is a beautiful, happy, sociable, sweet, but stubborn little girl who also has Down syndrome. When I noticed little red dots on her leg that were still there a couple days later, I brought her into our pediatrician's office and did a CBC on the spot. And when she came back, she said, her levels look a little off. I think I want you to bring her to the hospital now. The doctor said to me, "What are you afraid of?" And I said, "Everything. I'm afraid my daughter has cancer." And that is a word that no parent should ever have to hear, because it kills you. We went to the hospital. I sat in that ER room dancing with my daughter because, again, I didn't know how many more dances we would have. So we were admitted. The next day, the nurse practitioner came in and confirmed the diagnosis for us. And in that moment, she's like, you will be staying in the hospital for the next month. Son was 5 years old and in a couple of days starting kindergarten in a new school. And my husband is a teacher and he was starting school after summer. I was working, but I quickly put in for disability. During that first month, Mac had her fair share of issues. We spent a lot of time in the hospital, months at end, and Mac, because she has Down syndrome, also required a lot of therapy since birth. So when we were home from the hospital, we had to get her to learn how to walk again. So she had PT, OT, speech therapist coming into the house, but she was a fighter. She learned pretty quickly again. She remembered, which was great. I mean, it really just is a testament to her and the kid that she is. It was hard on my family. It was hard because I missed my son, and my husband was kind of pulling the weight at home while I was pulling the weight in the hospital with my daughter. And it took an emotional toll on all of us. I mean, it was painful for us to see your child suffering and you can't do anything to fix it. About the beginning of March, I started telling my boss that I could start picking up work. COVID hit. So he then said, we just don't have work right now for you. That hurt. I'm the breadwinner for our family, and financially that takes a toll on our family. My husband is a teacher. He did put in for a request for a virtual assignment, which his school district has denied. So he will now be taking a leave just in order to protect our daughter, who just started maintenance a couple months ago. But our priority is keeping her safe, which is already hard enough when you're undergoing cancer treatment, and now to add a global pandemic on top of it, it's harder. And you're afraid because, you don't want your child to get that on top of having cancer. We're so lucky that the Jillian Fund has assisted us because it's really been a lifesaver for us. They really helped us cover some costly home expenses that otherwise we'd be paying out of pocket. I mean, and to say that we're blown away by the kindness of others is an understatement, especially with the Jillian Fund. From the bottom of my heart, I am so incredibly thankful to the Jillian Fund for taking one pain point away from us during this entire process so that I can focus on staying with my daughter, keeping her healthy, and keeping my family healthy. Because at the end of the day, that is the most important thing. So thank you very much, Jillian Fund. What you've done for me is incredible, and what you do for all children and families that are going through this is incredible. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you.